Despite the agreement reached between Greece and its European partner late February, the game is not over. Hello and welcome to this new issue of Eco TV Week. Late February, Eurozone Finance Minister accepted to extend by 4 months the current financial assistance program for Greece. The deal aimed to give some time to the new Greek government, but also to confront its electoral promises to the European realities. It showed that there were no alternative to the current arrangements. In particular, international supervisions remain a crucial point of the plan. There could not be political deal agreements on the disbursement of official funding before the technical review of the reforms to be introduced by the international supervisors. So far, no agreement has been reached. The Greek government has presented a first round of economic reform, but it has been rejected due to the lack of details. This means that so far the Greek state has not received additional financing from its European partners. In the meantime, the Greek state has to repay IMF loans and to pay interest on its debts. Besides, its budgetary position, the primary surplus, is eroding, which could mean that the government could face difficulties to pay salaries in the public function and pension at the end of the month. In short, the tense liquidity constraint put a huge pressure on the Greek government to find a compromise, a common ground with its creditors in the short term. Beyond liquidity, crucial issues has not been tackled in the late February arrangement. In particular, a central demand of the new Greek government is to reduce the primary surplus to be generated in the long run, and this would mean additional official financial support to face debt services payments, as these debt payments are concentrated on the IMF and the ECB until 2020, and these segments of debt are not possible to restructure. Lower primary surpluses from the Greek states would also probably mean additional debt restructuring in order to meet the debt reduction targets assigned to Greece in the current program. Europeans have already shown in the past that they are not opposed to renegotiate their loans on Greece, but this renegotiation is absolutely conditional to the implementation of tough economic reforms, something that could put the current government under pressure. As for next week's events, the focus will be in the US on the publication of inflation data for February, in the Eurozone the publication of the PMI surveys, and in Germany the publication of the IFO survey. That's all for this week. Thanks for your attention and see you next week for your 2 minutes of economy.
BNP Paribas, la banque d'un monde qui change.